Hey everybody, Benjamin Yates here from the University of Louisiana at Lafayette Trombone and Low Brass Studio. Just wanted to make a quick video addressing the trill that's at the end of the valse lament in the Voxman Selected Studies trombone book, page 13. And so this is a trill where you're actually expected to come off of the B flat, go down to the A, trill somehow on the A, and then do the turn B flat, A, G, A, and then back to the D. So a couple of things about this. First of all, this is not native to the trombone. I believe Voxman found a whole bunch of these things from Eastern Europe on a few trips at the turn of the last century. And this looks to me like maybe it came from clarinet music, possibly. Also possibly maybe string music. So you know, this clearly is not idiomatic to the trombone. So a couple of ideas about how to address this issue. I'm going to kind of do this in order of what I think is best case to worst case. So I think the best thing to do here is to actually do a lip slur off of the A. It's not going to sound quite as good, and it's probably going to be really difficult to get just a half step up to the B flat from the A. But at least it will be a true lip trill, and we won't be faking it with the valve. So this is my example of this. I've just been working on this since this morning, but this is how I think I'd probably try to approach this. So that's the lip trill version of doing this trill. The other thing you can do is you can actually use the F attachment valve on your tenor trombone to play the A in fifth position. Now there's a few problems with it. It's an out of tune partial on the valve, so that's going to be an issue. The other issue is the valve's really not designed to do trills. It's really meant to be just a second trombone and F trombone to give you that extra range. So you know, it's kind of debatable as to whether this is good practice or not, but this is another way of doing it. Both of those techniques, I would definitely go ahead and play the B flat in fifth position, the A in sixth position or in the fifth position valve, and then when you're actually doing the turn, play the B flat, the A, the G, and the A all in alternate positions. So B flat for fifth position, the A in sixth position, the G in fourth position, the A back in sixth position, and then back to fourth position for the D. So that's pretty complicated, I suppose, but that's kind of my take on two ways. Now, the last way is just not to play the trill at all. And having been an all-state judge and having listened to this a few times, I sometimes think if you can't execute either of those other two options, sometimes just not doing it's better. It'll stay out of your way, and it won't necessarily count a whole lot against you unless the judge is really listening to this excerpt just for the lip trill. So just don't execute it at all. So there's a few options for you at the end of the valse lament, the All-State Etude from the Voxman book on page 13. I hope this helps out a little bit. Just kind of a heads up, watch for some other videos about some of these All-State Etudes, especially the LMEA, Louisiana Music Educators Association Etudes, and I'll try to have more information out as we get closer to those auditions. Thanks.